Hey guys, my name is Gabriel Lorenzi, creator of the Grupo Dicas, the biggest travel blog network in the world, and today I'm here to tell you about the amazing car rental comparator. Actually, there are two. I'll give you two options to use, but they are amazing websites that we discovered a long time ago and that we use in all our trips and in the car rental in our country too. In Brazil, we rent when we need to rent a car. We use the comparators because they are amazing. They get much lower prices than the rental companies themselves. It compares the pricing, all of them, you find the price there. You don't need to do that search in each one of the car rental companies. In short, it's the best place to rent a car, whether it's in your country or your trip abroad. So stay tuned guys, because they are going to be quick, useful and non-binding tips. Guys, we have all the details just for you, so don't forget guys to give us a like, subscribe to the channel because that really helps us a lot. And that's it, buckle up. Well, I've been wanting to make this video for a while because a lot of people come to me on social networks asking for tips on how to rent a car cheaper, and of course there are some tips in advance as well as several other little things that you can save a little money on the car. But people, the main thing that will make you save a lot is to use one of the car rental comparators. What are these comparators? They are websites that are very big, okay guys? We are going to recommend two of them. One of them is the biggest in the world and the other one is the second biggest in the world, which is a little bit more spread out in other countries with a little bit more payment methods. So both are great options. It depends a lot on the place you're going to visit, the reservation, the country, the city, so it's worth researching both. But they are very good websites from giant companies that are already fully respected in the market. You go there. I'm going to leave the link guys of the two of them down here in the description of the video. You click here underneath the video, there is the description, then I'll leave the link there. You open it and you search to see how it works, and then you put the date you want, the country, if it's in your country, in your city, you put it, or if not, if you're traveling, you put the destination where you want to pick up the car or return the car. You put the information there and it does a search in all the main car rental companies in the market. It's much better than going one by one, entering the information, which is what we use it to do. You get about 5 to go to each one's site, compare prices, put in the date, and that's the end of it. Now you do everything directly in this website, and what's the advantage? This website has a cheaper price than the car rental company itself. For example, you saw Alamo, which is one of the companies we use the most when it's an international destination. When it's abroad, we put the comparator there, it shows the prices. Alamo has a good price. If you go to Alamo's website and search for the same date and destination, you will see the price will be higher. Why is that? Because they have a very large volume of people already. They are websites that have very large volume of customers and marketing, and then the two rental companies, they want to compete with each other obviously to get the lowest price, because it shows the result by price. So the ones that have the lowest price will be there at the top of the search and will generate a lot more reservations. So there is a competing among the rental companies, and that makes them the cheapest. It's the best place if you want to rent a car to travel or in your country. Well, if you don't have much experience with traveling, never leave it to rent at the destination. This is the worst option of all. First, you may not have a car. Second, you will pay almost double the amount. It's much more expensive. It's absurd. So make a reservation beforehand. And the more in advance, the cheaper it is. And by using the comparator, you will save much more than if you make a reservation on the spot. Practically nobody does it at the destination anymore because it's not worth it. And many people say, which comparison tool do I use? Both are great. Being very honest, what do I do? I always research both of them. The one with the best price I book, sometimes for Europe. One is cheaper, another one for the United States, and so on. It varies a lot from country to country. You have to check the conditions. Each one has a type of negotiation with each rental company. So it's already the cheapest place. You using two and getting the cheaper one, you will save even more, guys. You just have to research and see which one is best. And guys, any questions you may have, any questions at all, send to me a direct message and I'll answer you for real. It's much easier on social networks. Add me on @Pilorenzi, send me a message and I'll help you. And take the opportunity to follow us. We are always traveling around the world, showing tips and different places of traveling and our routine here in Orlando. This house and studio here is already in our new house in Orlando. We are living here in the United States and show you everything: the Disney parks, the outlets, shopping, food, the American life. Anyway, the content is pretty cool. I think you're gonna love it, so follow us there. And for those who don't know, we are now with our new channel, the Lorenzi Family channel here on YouTube too. It's a channel where we show more of the day-to-day life here in Brazil, of us visiting the parks, going for a walk with the girls, the American life, us here at home, food, that's several different things. It's a more relaxed channel of our life. So take a look there, subscribe, watch the videos. I think you will like them too, guys. So follow us there and like the video. And a very important tip to save more money is something that's kind of unnecessary. You don't need to get extra insurance. When you rent the car, you will see that a basic insurance is already included. This is the insurance that you have to buy by regulation of the rental companies. Most of them require it, and it's nice to have it because they are the main accidents, car theft, these basic things. But there are some extra insurance that you will see that they will try to push you. They will pop up, little banner, take the extra insurance. They have this extra insurance that's important. I don't know what. In our opinion, of course, it's advised for you to study, but we never do it, and we think it's not worth it because these are things that are very rare to happen. It's an insurance that makes the rent very expensive, so we don't take it, but we check it out, analyze it, because each person thinks one way. Some people are very cautious, so it depends on each person, so you have to analyze your priorities. And about the driver's license, it varies a lot depending on destination, but in most countries you only need to have your driver's license from your country. You don't need an international driver's license. There are a few destinations that require the PID, which is a translation of your license, so research beforehand, take a look. They also help you in the chat room and give you quick answers about what you need and what you don't need. The good thing is that they are specialists in the subject and you can do everything there. And if you need a baby seat, a car seat, they do the rental of everything there on this website, on this comparator. When you choose the model of the car, accessories, you put everything there. It's super practical, super fast, and there's no mistake, guys. It's super worthwhile. And the last tip, the companies. Everyone asks about which rental company to get, which one is the best, which one gives the least headache. From our experience, we don't have a rule. There isn't one that's so much better. There are ones that we already know that are great, are well respected, have a good service. The ones we usually prefer, guys: Alamo, Budget, Avis, Hearts, which is very good, National, Europe Car, in Europe is very good, and it has been to some places, and Six, which is also very good. All of these are very good, so it's hard to have a headache. The tip we give you guys is try to avoid the smaller ones. Each country has its own small rental companies, smaller rental companies. We have heard, unfortunately, cases of headaches, bad service, cancellations, so try to focus on the bigger ones and you will already avoid many problems about renting your car and for your trip as well. And here below, along with these two comparators, I'll also leave the travel insurance comparator, which is a website that works the same way. You can get travel insurance for your international trip much cheaper. Take a look there. The chip for you to use the cell phone on your trip very easily. The best price. They send you a virtual chip in your email. It's very good. The website we use to search for hotels. In short, a guide with all the websites that we use to plan our trip, with the places that we already know have the best prices, that have the best services, and that are the best ones to plan your entire trip with no problems, and of course with the best service possible. And that's it, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you like it, please don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to the channel, because that really helps us a lot. And don't forget to watch the video on how to set up your entire international trip. It's really good. I'll leave it here on the side. It teaches you how to set up your whole trip, saving a lot on everything with tips like this one about renting a car, and below the playlist with all the other videos. So thanks a lot, guys. Thank you very much, and